Hi, my name is Joey Papa. I'm a coffee consultant, and today we're going to learn how to make Arabian coffee. Arabian coffee is some of the first coffee that was ever made when coffee was first discovered. It's very similar to Turkish coffee, and it's traditionally made using an Arabian coffee pot. But if you don't have an Arabian coffee pot, it's really no problem because the coffee pot is just a pot. It's the decoration that makes it look Arabian. And Arabian coffee is basically just strong coffee, almost the strength of an espresso, that has the spice cardamom added to it. Cardamom is a spice that's typically used in a wide variety of Middle Eastern dishes and foods. And you can find it at your local grocery store. It's very affordable. Basically, what we're going to do today in order to simplify the process is we're going to use a tea kettle to boil our water. We're going to use a French press that's typically used to make coffee in Europe. And we're going to use the cardamom in order to mix those ingredients together to make our Arabian coffee. Now, one important thing about making Arabian coffee is the type of coffee beans that you're going to buy and then how you grind them. In order to make Arabian coffee, you're going to want to buy espresso roasted coffee beans. So basically, you're going to buy a very dark roasted coffee bean. You could also buy an Italian style or a French roasted coffee bean as well because they'll be extremely dark. Then when you grind them up in your grinder, you're going to want to make sure they're extremely fine, almost to a powder form, so that the coffee blends well and absorbs into the water at a high intensity, so you get a very strong flavored coffee. The other thing we're going to do in order to make Arabian coffee is we're going to make it double strength, and so we're only going to add half of the amount of water that we typically would make to make a full pot or normal regular coffee that we would drink here in America. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 tablespoons of our finely ground coffee to add to our French press. And again, we want to make sure it's extremely finely ground, almost to a powdered form. And if you can buy it pre-ground, make sure you just get it ground for espresso. Then we're going to take our hot water and we're going to add it just halfway to fill it up to the center of the carafe here. And then we're going to take 1 teaspoon, just 1 teaspoon of cardamom and add that to your coffee grounds. So then when you add the water, you're going to allow it to sit for 4 minutes to allow time for the flavor of the coffee and all of the oils and the essence of the coffee, as well as the cardamom, to blend well with the beverage. After 4 minutes, you're going to take your plunger and you're going to plunge the coffee grounds and the cardamom to the bottom of the coffee press. You're then going to pour it into a small cup. And typically, Arabian coffee is not served with cream or sugar. It's just drank black. And lots of times it's served with dates or prunes, and that helps to balance out the bitterness of the coffee. Again, my name is Joey Papa. I'm a coffee consultant, and today we learned how to make Arabian coffee.